All right, man. It's time to do Paper Stew 82, man. Let me check the sound, man. The sound is looking good. I got my screen correct this time, you know what I mean? But the most important thing is this is Paper Studios 82, the brand new label and podcast, and the home of original and timeless music. I'm Paper Jason, and today I have an amazing show for you guys. Today, I will be talking about chosen ones. I want to know if you are a chosen one. But you know what? Before we cook on that topic, and before you answer that question, I want to remind you all that no good music podcast should be without theme music. And guess what? This right here is I'm Gonna Love You by none other than I, Paper Jason, man. Let's slap this shit one time, man. Let's go. Now what you gonna say when it all comes crashing down? Girl, you're gonna love me. You gonna love me, baby. I know. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that love, baby? What you gonna do with all your love, girl? I know you love me, sugar. You gonna love me. The paper like you back, shawty. One time, all my bad bitches drop it for me one time. I'm running up a check, so a nigga feeling fine. I did it by myself, didn't need a lifeline. Ladies, if you with me, rub your titties one time. One time, all my bad bitches drop it for me one time. I'm running up a check, so a nigga feeling fine. One love to my soldiers on the front line, grinding, getting paper, we on. Where my bad bitches at? Where my thorough niggas count nothing stacks? Where my thoroughbred bossy ass real bitches at? I know you love me, baby, Paper Jason, lay you back in a real way. Ayy, where my trap niggas at? Get it out the mud, dishing out them packs. West, east, up, north to the bottom of the map. Get a bag, go
Wait
home,
a
get
minute.
back
Let me
to the hood in a real way.
wait. This is not fair. I'm just over here grooving way too fucking hard, making y'all wait. That is not cool of me at all. Apologies, man. Listen, man. That was I'm Gonna Love You by Paper Jason, man. You can get it on paperstudios82.com right now. The link to that song will be in the description, and the link to that video will be in the description of this video, man. Check out the full video, man. It was shot by Taylor Made Shoots out of Portland, Oregon. He is a bad motherfucker, right? But listen, man. Give him some props, man. But listen, man, let's get to the topic, man. Like I said in the intro, man. Today, I want to talk about chosen ones. Now, let's get straight to it. What do I mean by chosen ones? Did you choose the rap game, or did the rap game choose you? Now, me, myself, I am definitely a chosen one. But before I get to my story on how I was chosen by this rap game, this the most marvelous thing in the world, music, let me tell you why I am even begging this question, man. It's a lot of finicky stuff going on in hip hop. Rules are not being followed. There's a lot of even veteran MCs that's kind of out of violation. But like the rap game is so saturated. It seems like everybody wants to be a rapper. You know what I mean? There was a time that being an MC was like an exclusive club. You know what I mean? When I started doing it, man, everybody at my school wasn't rapping. You know what I mean? You have everybody you may have some artists, you may have your couple comedians, your funny man, and everybody did their own thing, and you had your handful of rappers that really get busy. But today, man, they were doing big shows with streamers trying to be rappers, man. The craft wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? You got MCs. I ain't even gonna say MC. I don't even know what Takashi 6ix9ine, man. And I'm not trying to throw a shot, but it seems like there's certain rappers that don't care about the craft, man. They found their fame, and I don't know why somebody like what's even a reason why is it money? Is it fame? Is it jewelry? I don't know. You know what I mean? But there's certain rappers that the copy and paste flow, the mumble rap where you're not barely even Even saying bars, like, do you even care about the bars? Why did you choose to rap? Or did the game choose you? Now, me, myself, I am definitely a chosen one. See, I started rapping about 1994, all right? I used to hang out with my cousin Jameezy Baby, R.I.P., rest in peace, an amazing songwriter, and my other cousin Marcus, man. I was with those two guys. Now, I was about 11-year old then, and I wasn't spitting no bars, but I used to hang out with my two cousins the most. And let me tell you, man, when it comes to music, Jameezy is a bad man. I'm going to feature some of his music here very soon, and my other cousin. But let me tell you about Jameezy. Jameezy a very good songwriter, very smooth, very good energy. The ladies love him. And Marcus, man, he was a little more edgy, spitting that shit. You know what I mean? We from Sacramento, California, South Side, man. And he was coming with that kind of level. But those two guys were amazing, man. And one day I was hanging out with them and it was kicking ass freestyling, man. I had my eyes closed, man. I was just feeling that shit. Then Marcus get his thing and throw it back to Jameezy. Then they'll cut it off and they'll feed off each other. Like I said, at the time I wasn't rapping, I was just in awe of them. Two great MCs, two great songwriters. Like I said, my eyes closed, moving and grooving my thing. Hey, feel me? However I was grooving. And all of a sudden, man, the rapping stopped. So I'm like, hey, what happened? What's going on? Look up. They both looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong? Nigga, you gotta spit something. Your turn. I'm like, no, the fuck it ain't. Mark's like, oh yeah, it is. Nah, nigga, you crazy? Nah, nigga, you gotta rap. Long story short, man, man, they've eventually got me to rap. They like I don't say there's not much that many people can make me many people that can make me do anything I don't want to do. But like I said, man, those were my aces. So I said, you know what, fuck it, man. I ain't gonna fry, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't get scared of many things at all. Not a scrap. I done had straps pulled on me, all types of shit, but just never scared. But that day, I was in so I admired their bars and their skills so much, and even admired them because they're great individuals. But I was definitely intimidated, man. They were great, but guess what, man? I closed my eyes and I don't know what the hell I said. Whatever came to my brain, I'll be honest, I tried to mimic what they did. And you know what? When I got done, oh shit, that was hard, Jason. Oh, ooh. And I'm laughing like, for real? I'm looking like, real? These niggas gotta be lying. But you know what? They made me believe it. That was the very first day I rapped, very first bars. But I fell in love with rapping that day and been rapping ever since. And guess what? Me doing music and writing bars was the best thing, one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life. Man, at that time, man, it was crazy. Grandma, we had Pop Warner football, Southside Vikings, you know what I'm saying? She, for whatever reason, man, I just didn't play. Maybe she didn't want to pay the money to get me the pads and shit. I used to go to those practices, no pads, and still tackle kids. That's how bad I wanted to play. Long story short, as time goes on, and you know, Idle Minds, the Devil Playground, man. I grew up in this neighborhood, South Sacramento. It's called G Parkway, man, a gated community, and it supposedly had a cop station in there. But look, them cops didn't do shit, right? And if you know about Sacramento, know somebody from Sacramento, ask them about G Parkway in the '90s. But that's where I grew up, man. And at that time, not rapping yet, and grandma not wanting me to play football. And by the way, I was nasty on, not organized, just in the hood, man. They used to call me Baby Bo Jackson, you get me? But like I said, man, I wanted to play bad. Grandma didn't want me to play for whatever reason. Maybe she was scared I was gonna hit my head, whatever. But I still went to those practices, walked down there, man, had no pads on, bro, still tackling kids. But then that was Pop Warner age, but then you start getting a little older. Well, I was already putting, getting them up and all that. But that neighborhood, man, like I said, Idle Minds, Devil Playground, and G Parkway, you're gonna find some trouble to get into. So, man, I started getting into all kind of scraps and getting mixed up with different things. You know what I mean? But
along with football, but music was my first thing that made me start calming down. And it took me away from a lot of the activity that I was doing because I had something to do. I love using my brain, like putting them bars together. You know what I'm saying? And that was about, yeah, that was about the seventh grade when I really start separating, from the gang banging and all that. I get into those stories later, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, and I'm so glad that music chose me. I'm glad that hip hop chose me. It really did save my life. But that's my story, and that's why I say that I'm a chosen one. But I have a feeling, man, these days, especially with the copy and paste flow, um, there's some rappers right now that sounds like JJ Fad from 1980 something. You know what I'm saying? No harm, no foul, but I'm just saying, man, it just seems like the days of a Jay-Z or a Nas or a Ludacris, those type of guys, like putting them bars together and really caring about their craft. When Nas do the rewind song and he said the whole song backwards, man. I remember I remember when Tupac all eyes on me. Man, we didn't need no social media. We didn't need nothing, man. Like Pac was one of them real ones. Pac was one of them chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? And look, man, like music at that time was different, man. When you go out, everybody talking about the Tupac, and then when you hear that music, it was just the feeling of it, and even the way they produced those records back they recording on ADATs, or that's a quarter of a tape. I used to record on ADATs. I even recorded on reel to reels. I still got songs on reel to reels in my closet. You feel me? But that time was different, man. And like I was saying, and especially when I was in high school, South Sacramento, I went to Kennedy High School, popping ass school, fine ass girls, you know what I'm saying? Even we had a rappers. Like I said, it was more of an exclusive thing. Everybody in the school wasn't rapping. Everybody in the neighborhood, it was more of exclusive, but it's so saturated today. But but Kennedy was dope, man. I used to rock the quad a little bit, did a couple rallies, you know what I'm saying? I used to battle about three or four East Coast wannabes at the same time. Them niggas used to wear the camouflage pants and roll one side of the pants up to their knee like the East Coast niggas. So I used to be battling them just because of that. You know what I mean? So best believe y'all, like when Cassidy say he got a lot of battles, man, like that's not recorded. I feel him because I was doing that too. Me and Jameez used to be walking through G Parkway, see a cipher, we getting that shit. And that was back then. I had that gang bang, that rapid flow. You know what I mean? And then we was deep. My fam was kind of deep in G Parkway too. So Big Cuddy Milton would come out. He'll spit a cup of something and Shooty and cousin Larry. But bro, we used to get it cooking, man. But back to the thing as the chosen ones. Like I said, the copy and paste flow, all the mumble rap. Everybody's using the same tempo. So I'm like, do they really love hip hop? Do they want to perfect their craft? Do they want to add to it, or do they want to be cool, or just do the flavor of the day, man? It's just a weird thing. So this question was more to the MCs. Are you a chosen one, man? So I do a segment that I call calling out names, like the OG Corrupt from the Dog Pound. So when I'm saying this copy and paste flow and this stuff, like I gotta say it, man. Takashi 6ix9ine. Man. Do you even love the bars, bro? I mean, I don't know, man. Uh, Maybe I'm just living on the rock. I haven't heard no new music, man. You just mostly talking shit on the internet, man. And all the mumble rappers, fuck saying names. If you mumble rap, man, it's just a question, man. Like, no disrespect, man, but it's so saturated today, man. You got people way out in India, man. You got the London rappers. Yeah, man, the London, but it's so saturated, man. But I am definitely a chosen one, man. So before I get out of here, man, do you think that the industry is saturated? Do you think all of these guys are chosen ones? I think Nas, Snoop, Jay Z, J Cole. Um, you know, is Drake a chosen one? No, Drake is not a chosen one. He said he want to go pop. He used the rap. and all these culture vultures. Um, you know what? I'm gonna do that a separate video, culture vultures. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, I'm kind of ranting right now. That's my pod for the day. But you know, my Mac is about to run out of space. I got to clear some space. That's why I'm ending it. But you know what I mean? Do you guys agree with the way I end up rapping? Am I a chosen one? You know what I'm saying? I know it goes more into that one, so maybe I'll do the next video on what it means to be a true chosen one. Because you can't just love it and still be weak. You can't don't do metaphors and don't have more styles that you use and be copy of a flavor of the day and a copy and paste flow. You know what I mean? That's not a chosen one just because you love it. You know, maybe I'll do a criteria for a chosen one. But yeah, man, I'm rambling right now. That's my pod for the day, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. And you know, I'm brand new at this podcast thing, man. Leave the comments in the question, man. Give me some constructive feedback. How can I get better? Maybe some topics, man. And you know what? Better yet, in the comments. Leave in the comments what MCs you think are actually chosen ones and why. Leave in the comments who you think is not a chosen one and why. You know what I'm saying? Until then, this is Paper Studios 82. I'm about to get out of here, but until I get all the way out of here, let's jam this joint. Hey, no handouts, I did it all on my own. Like when Kobe scored 80, I'm in the zone. When I get it, my brothers got it, we own. Top dog, pedigree, bad bitches on my bone. Ahead of you rappers 3,000 years, just call me Andre. Instrumentals, appetizers, you mumble rappers, the entree. Busybody bitches, all you do is gossip all day. So fuck bitches, get money is the mantra. This is for the ladies.